Melissa has scissors stuck in her arm. What will we do?
Help me! Oh, can you help me?
Okay, so, yes, ma'am.
I'm ready to slowly take out the scissors.
No, I'm going to leave the scissors in place.
Okay.
And why?
Wait a minute.
Why would we leave the scissors in place? Tell us why.
We would leave the scissors in place because if it's a puncture wound, sometimes when we pull the object out, the bleeding gets worse. And so we leave it in place, plus the doctor at the hospital is going to want to see this. How this happened, exactly, and all this. So we just leave it in place.
Looking for the child who did this to
Right.
her.
Yeah.
Sorry, Melissa.
Let's go through it. Let's go through it. Ready?
Being videotaped.
You look like you're hurt. I'm Suzanne. I know first aid. Do you want me to help you? Yeah. I asked for her parents because if her parents are around, I'm going to ask them permission to help. But let's say she's here by herself or you're out with your friends. Of course their parents would want me to help them, yes?
Yes.
Right, so I already have permission. All right, I'm going to get my first aid kit. So, what do we put on? Well, why?
Germs!
Germs. Other people have germs.
And you can't touch other people's blood.
That's
and also
right.
because your hands are dirty, and if you touch their blood, it's infected.
Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do.
What would you like?
I might. I'm looking around for something that I can carefully put around this to hold it in place while I tape her up. Hold that like that, honey. Okay? And then I'm going to put pressure on the wound directly. And if the bleeding is spurting, I'm also going to use a pressure point. And if you feel between your big muscle on top and your little muscle on the bottom, there's a place in there that hurts really bad if you push it against the bone. I'm not going to do it. And that helps. Now, by now, do you think my patient might be feeling a little sick or woozy? I am. So we might set them down or lay them down on the ground to help them. So you're applying pressure. Now, at a certain point, you're going to want to bandage this up.
Right there by the man.
Okay. Sometimes you're going to have your first aid kit with you, sometimes you're not. So if you don't, do you have a clean bandana with you?
No.
No.
Clean
t-shirt? No. Okay.
Nishika does.
Hold still. Well, you try to find the cleanest thing you have, like your socks are the dirtiest thing you have, you know.
So use them on your shirt. What about if you rip your shirt? Yes. Does your girl
No,
you rip off the tape.
Start wrapping right here. And this is why it's helpful to have extra friends.
This is important for you to see,
Right.
because you never know when this might happen. You might have to help somebody.
Right? And then try to get some over the tape.
I get stabbed by a wow, this is a very or maybe
Yeah.
No. Why don't we take the scissors away, boys and girls? Why, Jacob?
the blood, it could come out. Like if you take it out, the blood after.
Yeah, actually the object that's sticking in there is kind of acting like a plug, isn't it? And it's still going to be bleeding somewhat,
Okay.
but if you take it out, it will bleed more.
All right. She's done a beautiful job. We've held the scissors in place. Now, hold this against you. Support it with your other arm. All right. And now, if we need to walk somewhere to get help, we can, right? Because everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, I'm gonna
Right? Because you're being very calm.
Oh my God.